We're not gonna watch the whole thing. Okay, it's not gonna happen. Only watch if it's decent content.
Thanks
Okay,
for all of
last
the
time this was really funny, so
entertainment
I'll give it a try.
during rough times. Peepo glad tea time.
He is back.
Oh god.
Amazing guy. By the name of Destiny. Destiny is in the house. Your real name is Stephen Bonnell, right?
Yeah, that's usually what I go by.
Yeah, but known as Destiny. Thank you for coming back, man.
Thanks for having me, Jesse.
And Destiny is a gamer and a
How
streamer.
is your day,
You
xQc?
have it memorized by now? Come on.
I
You're
know.
like 4 times,
I
Jesse.
know.
What are you doing,
I must
man?
have spoken with you.
It's like it's the middle
Also
gaming.
speak on politics and philosophy. Destiny, welcome back, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
How have you been?
I've been doing great.
Really?
Been looking forward to our next meeting. It's been too long, Jesse.
I really appreciate you coming in. One thing I can say about you is that you're not like most beta males. You're not afraid to come in.
I like to be the most alpha of the beta males. That's my niche.
So how old are you now?
31.
And you're still playing games?
I sure am.
You're 31 years old and you still play games?
Yep. How old
Why?
are you, Jesse?
Why are you playing games?
'Cause I like playing video games.
Do your parents know about this?
They know about it. It's how I make my money.
Really? Oh, you make money playing games?
Yep.
So it's like a profession?
Yeah, I'd say that, yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, so it's like a job?
Yeah, it pays the bills. Yeah, I do it. I get paid for it.
Oh, I see. So you're not some little beta guy sitting at home in mama's basement playing games?
Nope.
Amazing. I need to move this down.
Amazing.
I can't see your face. For some reason, they didn't do it. Hold on a minute. Let me get this mic for you.
Okay.
I tell them to do it right, but for some reason,
It's hard to find good help, huh?
it sure is. How's that?
It's great.
I think I can see you. Let me see. Yeah, I see
we
you
good?
now.
Okay.
Is your mic okay?
It's great. Oh, amazing!
Oh, amazing.
Isn't it? All right.
So you're still playing games.
I'm still playing games.
And what else are you up to?
Well, I talk about politics, I talk about philosophy, and I play video games. It's pretty much all I do.
Yeah. And are you a Christian?
Definitely not.
Oh, you're not a Christian.
No.
Are you an atheist?
Yeah, I'd probably say that.
You're an atheist. And what does that mean to be an atheist?
It means I don't believe that there is. I don't believe in a God currently.
You don't believe in God?
Don't believe in God.
Do you believe that God exists?
He might, but if he does, I don't know if we could know about it.
Oh, I understand. As long as you don't doubt that he exists, you'll be fine.
I don't know if he exists. I would doubt you if you said you know he exists. But
Really?
Yeah.
No, he exists.
Yeah?
That's for sure.
Did he tell you that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. So I got to ask you this. I think I saw pictures of you traveling during the holidays or something like that.
There's a lot of pictures of me on the internet. You could have seen a lot of stuff. It depends on what you're looking for.
Where did you go for the holidays?
He means his dick.
When?
I don't know. I just see something here that says he's traveled during the holidays. I don't know what it means.
Oh, well, it sounds like your producers need better
They
notes.
sure do. I have
I just most recently I've been to Austin. Is the most recent place I've been to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in Texas.
I got you. And I did see this, that you are now dating.
Yeah, I think I was the last time we spoke. No?
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe.
He even has a picture.
How long have you been dating?
I think about a year now.
Oh, yeah. And where did you get this girl from?
I just found her on the street. You just walk by, see one, chat him up, take him home with you.
Yeah. So you've been dating for a year and you just happened to run into her on the streets?
Well, no, we met.
This is
online,
weird.
We talked with each other. Then we met in another country, hung out for a little bit. Then now we're dating.
Oh, so you met a girl online
Yeah.
and from another country.
Yeah.
Is she over here now?
Yep.
She's living here in this country?
Not yet. She can only visit.
Oh, I see. And is she staying with you while in this country?
Yep.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Oh, and what is that like?
It's amazing.
In what way?
Well, I mean, it's nice to have somebody to live with. It's nice to have somebody to do things with every day, somebody to take out of the house while I work, somebody to go out and have fun with, somebody to hang out with my friends with, somebody to talk to, somebody to, all the things you would normally do in a relationship, I'd imagine.
I always say that men who find women online are beta males. They are not able to face women on their own, or they should not even look for a woman, but let one be added. What made you go online to get a woman? It's like ordering food online or something. What made you go online for a woman?
I mean, that's just how we happen to meet. I meet a lot of people in real life. I meet a lot of people online. Like, if I only restrict myself to people I meet on in real life, then there's a lot of people I might miss that live in other countries or something. I can't fly everywhere and see everybody, right?
And what country is she from?
Sweden.
Oh, really? Oh, amazing.
Amazing.
So I'm the kind of guy, I don't believe what I hear about people. I like to go to the person and ask them themselves if I want to know, if it's that important to me.
You want to know if I love black people again? Is that?
Oh, that's a good question. Do you love black?
I love black people, Jesse.
You love white people?
I love white people too.
Do you love the Jews?
I love all people, Jesse. I got love in my heart for everybody.
How about the Jews?
Of course.
Oh, okay. So is it true that...
Wait, do we not like the Jews here now?
I love the Jews.
Oh, okay.
But I know there's some white guys who have been misled by the Jews and they've taught to hate the Jews.
No, the Juice, man. Hell yeah, dude. Juice it up.
When I show up in...
Yeah. That's not good, but, Is it true that you let your girlfriend have sex with other men?
We are in an open relationship, meaning that we can be with other people if we want to, yeah.
So is it true? I'm black and I'm slow. Is it true that you let your girlfriend have sex with other men?
If she wants to, if I want to, yeah, it depends on what's going on.
Is it true that you let your girlfriend have sex with other men?
Do you just need a yes to that? Sure, yes.
You do?
Yeah.
What is that like? And what does that mean?
He always does
Well,
this.
it's pretty cool for me because it means I get to have sex with other girls.
So she let you have sex with other girls?
Yep.
And do you guys do it in front of each other?
Not usually, no.
So when she decides that she want to have sex with another man, she says to you, don't come home tonight. I'm having sex with another guy.
No, usually both of us go out. Usually that's plans at the same night. So we both go out, we'll come back the next day.
So you say, I'm going out tonight. I'm sleeping with another girl, and I won't be home?
Something like that, yeah.
So what's the purpose of having a girlfriend then if you're just going to have sex with other women?
What's the purpose of having a girlfriend if she's just there for sex, Jesse?
What else would she be there for?
Is that the only thing a relationship is to you? I think
No,
you're talking about,
to get married and start a family. Do you plan to marry her?
You kind of got rolled there.
I don't know about the family yet, but what does a relationship mean to you, Jesse?
To get to know the woman.
Uh-huh.
Because if I wanted to have a family, to eventually, once I meet the right woman, to marry her and start a family.
Yeah, what about somebody you have there, like in the house we're living with you, though? Is it just like a sex machine, or?
If I'm not married to her, I wouldn't have sex with her until married.
Yeah, but if it's
And
like a wife, say, right?
She wouldn't be living in my house.
Yeah, but if you have a wife in your house,
Right.
she's not there just for sex,
The
right?
fuck?
No, she's there to watch over my children while I'm away.
She's not your friend or anything? You don't talk to her? You don't do anything with her? You don't?
I mean, we hang out sometimes.
Okay.
But I got to ask,
Yeah.
so what's the purpose of having a girlfriend if you guys going to be sleeping around with other people?
For all the other things you have a girlfriend for. It's nice to have a companion around. Somebody to talk to, somebody to hang out with.
Oh,
somebody to do stuff
co-pilot.
with.
Make a phone call.
Why would I want to make
Or
a phone
talk
call?
to the other women that you're out there having sex with.
I don't like those women as much, so I'm not dating them.
Oh, so it's just for sex?
Basically, yeah.
And the girlfriend is for more than just sex?
Yeah.
So
You
what
gets
does
it, though.
it feel like when you know that your woman been out with someone else having sex?
Well, it usually feels pretty good because I'm usually out having sex, so.
Really?
Yeah.
And I can't... I'm black and slow. I can't understand
Jesse,
this.
you might be slow, but it has nothing to do with you being black, I promise.
You think so?
I don't think so.
And so...
Fuck, dude.
I also heard that you have had the experience of having sex with other men.
Maybe, man. We're going real deep here, aren't we?
Yeah. But I mean, apparently it's out there on the internet
There's a
somewhere.
lot of stuff out there on the internet, yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah, I'd say I'm bisexual, yeah.
So you have sex with men?
Yeah, sometimes.
First of all, what's the purpose of putting that out there like that? Why let anyone know that if you did that?
So that I can come on here and have wonderful conversations about it with you, Jesse. Nothing makes me more happy than talking about my sex life with a bunch of conservatives on the radio. I love it.
But what was the purpose of you letting it be known that your woman has sex with other men and you have sex with other women and men and she does too with other men? Why put that out there like that? Why did you tell anyone that?
I'm pretty open with everything that I do, and I think that people should be more comfortable with the things they do. So rather than keep things kind of hidden and pretend that I live a very traditional lifestyle, I like to talk about the non-traditional things I do.
But what good does it do other people to know that you're having sex with a man? How is that going to help them?
I don't know. Maybe if they see somebody that they look up to that is confident
Exactly.
in what they do and is confident in what they talk about, maybe it gives them a little bit more confidence or makes them feel a little bit less ashamed or less shy about
That's
the
an
things
easy
they do in
answer.
their life.
So you think that if there's a man or a woman who have an issue with homosexuality or something like that, they hear that Destiny is having sex with a man, so yeah, let me go do it?
Maybe. Yeah. There's a lot of people that don't have very many gay or bisexual role models. You know, Pete Buttigieg. I'm sure you've heard.
Pete Buttigieg butt cheeks.
Yeah, that one. Yep. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people look up to that guy because he's gay. I don't know. It's some people like to have those role models publicly, and I guess if I could serve as that for anybody, it'd be a pretty flattering thing to do.
Does your girlfriend know you may be at some guy house having sex with him that night when you're out?
Well, if you know it, Jesse, what do you think?
What does she think about you having sex with guys?
We're both bisexual, so neither of us
Oh,
can.
she has sex with women?
Sometimes, yep.
What a mess!
Fun time, Jesse.
Wow. What made you go down this road? It's going to lead to destruction.
Is it gonna lead? What kind of destruction?
You're not happy, and you only become
I don't know. I feel
worse.
pretty happy right now, Jesse.
It's not going to last, though.
How long is it? What's the timetable?
You'll see.
You know,
I
most normal
still-
marriages end in divorce anyway, right? If it's already a 50-50 in normal marriages, I might as well take my chances, right?
But I just don't get. I know that you know, everybody goes through some things. Some people overcome and some don't, right? But I don't understand the purpose of letting other people know that you're having sex. First of all, out of wedlock,
just said it.
you're now with a woman that has sex with men and women. So you said, and now you're having sex with men and women. I don't understand the purpose of putting that out there because people are going to judge you. They're going to look down on you. And those who pretend that it's okay will not respect you.
I guess people can judge me for what I do, but that's pretty easy for me to deal with. I'm a very public figure. I make a lot of money. I'm pretty insulated from most of life's problems, you know? I think the people that get hurt by it the most are people that get judged by it that aren't in positions that are as good as me. So, you know, maybe if some of those people see that I can be open about it and it doesn't bother me as much, maybe it helps them get through it a little bit. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I can handle judgment. That's how I make my money. I'm online, you know, being judged constantly. People watch my videos. People watch my streams. Like, people want to judge me. That's fine.
Amazing, man. I almost feel for you. Because you're a
Almost?
nice guy.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? But I wish you well with that. I hope you're able to overcome that at some point.
Okay. I hope you can overcome monogamy at some point.
Do I still make you angry?
Does what make me angry?
Do I make you angry?
I don't think it make me angry, no.
I don't make you angry anymore?
No, I don't think so.
Chat.
Did you make me angry?
Chat, just so you guys know, this guy, I mean, we know that by now, but every time he ignores everything he's going to say, and we get the part that he wants all the time, and it's just so triggering, dude.
I heard that I make you angry.
And it's annoying.
Maybe
The
frustrated is
last
a better
time
word.
you were here, you said I make you angry.
I think frustrated is a better word.
And why do I frustrate you?
Sometimes getting the really heavy-handed yes or no questions without any elaboration can be a little bit brutal, but
Oh, I see. Beta!
I can't, dude.
Do you know you're a beta male?
I don't think I'm a beta male.
Why do you think you are a beta male?
I think the only beta males are the people that talk about alpha and beta males.
You don't seem to have sense of self-control. Any male that doesn't have self-control is a beta male.
I got plenty of self-control.
Not if you having sex with men and women and living with a woman not married. She having sex with men and women. That sounds like out of control to me.
I think self-control has more to do than just only having sex with one person. I would hope that most people would measure their self-control and more than just how many people they have sex with, Jesse.
Amazing. And one more thing I wrote down so I can remember, because I can't remember a lot of this stuff. I don't know, but I've been told, and I don't care, that you were okay with saying the N-word while rapping.
Did I say that?
That's what I'm told here.
If white people want to rap along to a song in a car, yeah, I don't really care.
You don't care.
I don't care.
So if white people are riding along in a car and they want to say the N-word while rapping, you okay with that?
If they want to, it's part of the song.
I agree with you on that.
That scares me, Jesse.
No, not
Makes
a
me
big
reconsider my position. I don't know if I should hold it anymore.
Because black people don't care about the N-word. If they did, they would stop using it. They would get rid of it. Am I right?
There are black people that care about even other black people using the N-word.
So what?
There are black people that don't like even other black people using the N-word.
They're pretending.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so.
They don't really care about their
They're
word.
pretending.
So.
No. Why would they care about a word? I don't care about words.
It's got a lot of history behind it. You do care about words. We're literally talking words to each other right now, right?
But I don't care about it.
You don't care.
I'm not
You don't
gonna-
care about any of this. You don't care about anything I say or anything you say.
I don't care about what people say because I know me and I know what's right. And so I go with that. When people call me the N-word or Uncle Tom or whatever they call me, it doesn't move me because I love what's right with all my heart, soul, and might. And what they think doesn't matter. We-
Okay. I think what other people think in society
say it.
probably matters to a lot of people, right?
I got the Coon Train Award.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
Who was that awarded from?
I believe it came from, what's the guy named, that black guy?
The fucking what?
Yeah, Tariq. She
Oh,
gave
that
me
guy
the
is. Yeah.
Coon Award, right? But I'm okay with it. I have no problem with it.
Okay.
I'm not, it doesn't matter what people think about me.
Oh,
Does
so
it bother you
cool.
what people think about you?
Not me, but I think we live pretty insulated lives, right? Like we don't have to worry about as much what other people think about us. We don't deal with that as much in our personal lives.
I deal
True.
with it every day.
Yeah.
People hate me because I'm a black conservative who
Yeah,
loves
but you
what's
got
right.
a job, you got a little radio show, you got your YouTube channel.
Not a
like-
little radio
or
show.
Not a little. Sorry.
You heard,
I didn't mean it like that, but like, you got a radio show. You're doing okay, right?
oh, yeah, all
Yeah.
is well.
Not everybody is doing okay. Right? And that's just
But
one
that's
more
not a
thing. that-
reason to care about what people think about you or say about
He
you.
said he doesn't care what people think, but he got so mad that he called his show little. It's so ironic.
Not everybody's a robot, Jesse.
What do you mean?
Not everybody can just not care what anybody in society thinks about them
Why should they care?
because other people's opinions about them impact their lives.
Why?
Well, because that guy might be in charge of hiring you for a job. He might be in charge of passing you for a class. He might be in charge of stopping
your
you at a
own
traffic
job.
stop. You think everybody can do that? Just start their own business?
If they wanted to.
It's a lot of businesses. 300 million businesses in the United States need to be started right now.
The greatest country in the world. What do you think about the
Hell
Great
yeah,
White
brother.
Hope at this point?
Trump,
Yes. The Great White Hope.
hoping he gets impeached in the Senate. Ooh, they're not going to be able to block the witnesses. Did you hear that? It's
It's
pretty
not-
scary. Uh-oh.
He ain't going nowhere.
All of his old
He's
friends
still
are
your
flipping on him.
president.
Yeah, he is right
Have you
now.
noticed that? And they've been trying to take him down from day one.
Yeah, they have.
It has not worked.
Not yet.
It's never going to work.
Hopefully it does.
You know why, right?
Why is that?
Because he is a straight, white, conservative Christian man of power,
I don't know if I'd say Christian,
and
but
he has no fear.
yeah, he's pretty fearless, yeah.
Are you okay with the Democrats lying about the president?
I don't think the Democrats have lied about the president.
Are you okay with them lying?
No.
At first they said Russian collusion, Russia. Now they're saying Ukraine. They're a bunch of liars. They have nothing. Are you okay with that?
I guess we'll see how the Senate impeachment trial goes.
Amazing. So you are
Amazing.
okay with the Democrats lying, right?
I'm okay with Democrats talking about what's been released to the press so far, what's come out in testimony about the Ukraine
No,
stuff.
this guy's not trolling.
Are you happy with what the president has done so far to make the country great again?
A little bit. He hasn't done much, so I'm pretty happy about that.
He hasn't done much. Huh? And what are you happy about that he has done? What has he
Is
done?
this
that
gonna be
makes you
mostly
happy?
politics?
I think he did like a small prison reform thing, supposedly pretty good. But otherwise, I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's done much good. Tariffs have been disasters. Fighting
No,
over
okay.
funding for the wall has been a nightmare.
The wall.
I don't think that 7-country ban made us any safer.
Amazing.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you
The tax cuts for the wealthy, all the deficit spending, pretty bad.
amazing. So the one thing that you are happy about is I don't agree with letting having people out of
That's
prison.
the one thing you don't like.
I
huh?
don't like that
Yeah.
because look how crime going up again. And people are coming out and
And crime
recommitting
is
the
that
crime.
like crime is half of what it was in the 90s. I think we're okay.
No.
We need to get these. We need
They're
to get
going-
these marijuana smokers out of jail, Jesse. Got to stop wasting money on them. Our taxpayer
True.
money is going to lock some dude up that smokes dope. That's crazy.
Do you smoke pot?
Yeah,
You smoke pot?
I do too. Yep.
What a messed up life.
Amazing.
Amazing.
I live a fully productive life. I got here just fine. Drove here just fine. Haven't gotten any car accidents. Haven't left my job. Haven't turned into a
Do
degenerate.
you have peace?
I'd say so. Yeah.
And what is peace?
What is peace? I wake up every day. I feel good. I feel calm. I feel happy with myself. I'm happy to get along with my day.
Amazing.
What's peace to you, Jesse?
Peace is it only can come from God, and it doesn't come from the world. So it's like being in the world but not needing the world, not of it.
Okay. Sounds
know
a
what I
little
mean?
Buddhist, but okay.
I don't know about Buddha, but I know about God. I want to take some calls for you. All right.
Sounds great.
ready for
I'm
some
looking
coffee?
forward to it. I can't wait.
Oh no, the
You got
calls.
longer hair or something too, right? You
yeah, I
look
thought about
different.
cutting it, but I've been lazy, so here I am.
Have you met Nick,
Calls.
my producer?
Yeah, I must have, yeah.
Nick, come here for a minute. You got to meet Nick. One of the smartest producer on this kind of heaven. This is Nick.
What's up?
Oh yeah.
This is Destin. Have you met Destin in person?
First time today.
Oh.
You guys are really...
Yeah, smart guy. Does he look Mexican?
He could be, maybe.
Let's see Nick.
Not particularly, is he?
I don't see Nick.
I don't know, do
come
I?
on over.
What do I look like?
Does he look Mexican?
Mexican.
You're putting me on the spot, Jesse. I don't know.
Does it look
He
Mexican?
come from that country where they make drugs all the time.
Which one?
Which one? There's a lot of them. Does he look Cuban?
Are you Cuban?
Half, yeah.
Really?
How he knew that and you didn't, Jesse?
No,
Said it
you
last
just look
time.
white to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go to Vanessa out of Las Vegas.
Oh,
Vanessa, welcome to the show. You're on with Destiny.
Hi, how's it going?
All is well, Vanessa. How you?
Oh, I'm good. So I have a question for Destiny. I heard several times whenever you were on the show with Jesse, you mentioned briefly that you used to be either conservative or Republican. I'm not sure which, but I never heard what policies on the right you used to agree with. I'm curious about that.
I used to be adamantly anti-abortion. I used to be incredibly pro-war. I used to be in favor of downsizing the government in as many ways possible, so reducing spending like the Department of Education, getting rid of things like the EPA. I used to be against most forms of economic regulation, so again, like the EPA or things like minimum wage. Yeah, I don't know. I think in pretty much every standard Republican position, anything that Bush would have talked about, I think I pretty much would have bought into.
Okay, I have a follow-up question because I'm really curious. Why are you suddenly pro-choice? Like, what happened to you?
That's a really complicated question that deals with the nature of existence, and I don't. I guess like the long. Man, that's a really hard one. The way that I see it is it basically.
I think you should answer that because it's a hard question. It kind of matters.
Sure. So if we talk about the experiences that we'd say are worth protecting, I think that most of those experiences would have to be conscious experiences. So once a person is dead, they no longer have a conscious experience. We obviously don't try to save dead people, right? We bury them in the ground. As for fetuses, if they don't have the necessary brain development to even have a conscious experience, it seems kind of weird to talk about preserving that experience when there isn't one happening there.
But what made you decide to go down that road?
A lot of thought. There's a lot of philosophy that goes behind what is a conscious experience. When are we having a conscious experience? Is a conscious experience worth defending? It's a really.
I'm not going to say anything about that.
I think that pragmatically, though, I think that however you feel about abortion in terms of whether or not it's right or wrong or where you define like the start of life or the start of an experience worth protecting, it's so personal and it's so hard to give an absolute answer that I'm uncomfortable telling other people, imposing on other people my view of whether or not they can or cannot embrace a certain idea related to abortion because it's such a deeply personal thing. I would be uncomfortable telling somebody else you're not allowed to engage in an abortion or whatever. I don't think that's
You don't
my
have to
place
tell
say.
them they're not allowed to, but you can agree. You can let them know that it's wrong, that it's evil to.
I wouldn't say that it's
to
wrong. I'd say
to
we
have an abortion.
I think we
evil.
should reduce the amount of abortions
It's
in the United States.
definitely wrong.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that also a lot of women who aren't of their father Satan would not agree with you that their child is growing inside them is not conscious.
Right.
That,
Well, I mean, they would just be
that
wrong.
It's not,
I'm sorry.
alive and can feel. Like you can put an ice pack on the side of the belly, and the child will swim away from it, or they'll press their hand up against the wall, and just to touch their mother's hand whenever she places her hand on her belly.
Sure, but a child doesn't do that when it's
What?
30 cells, right? A child doesn't do that when it's 100 cells.
True.
This takes some
America-
level of natal development. Like it has to grow.
It's a miracle of
Why is Shaq
life.
saying,
Well, it's
saying
not a
camera?
miracle.
When
It's just
that
biology.
small.
Right?
But you are aware that
You know
children,
what it's going to become. It's a little drop of love and potential.
Yeah, but we don't protect what something is going to become, right? We're looking at something that exists as it is right now.
But you are aware that
Guys, what's a
children
miracle?
in the mother's womb are aware of the mother, right?
Past a certain
Yes, they
age,
are.
yeah. I think it's
They're aware
somewhere
of their
between
mother.
3 to 6 months, yeah.
So
Even when it's like the size of a pea, it can suffer whenever the mother is sad or angry.
Sure, but we're looking at whether or not it has a conscious experience is basically what we're looking for, right? These are typically the things that we talk about.
I think if something can react to emotion, it definitely has.
Kick off the show.
Well, would you say that of all animals, or would you say that of plants that react to sunlight? I mean, of course not.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Plants can experience fear.
I don't think that's true.
And they have communication. I don't know if you've heard this, but they have an intelligent network in their roots. They can inform other plants, like, hey, there's like something else encroaching on our space, and they use fungi
Scholar,
to
please.
transmit their messages.
Sure, plants have really primitive ways of communicating with each other, but they don't possess the central nervous system required to exhibit an emotion like fear. We wouldn't say that.
Thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate that. We're opening the treasure chest right now. It's open. The treasure chest. We're going to get to your super chats and D lives in a minute. I want to go to Dimitri. Demetrius, a first-time caller out of Brooklyn. Let me ask real fast. What is a man? I asked you that before. What did you tell me?
A man has the obligation of being right.
These heavy questions. I'd say a man is somebody that has principles that he believes in, things that he stands up for, a guy that takes care of his business, takes care of his friends and family, tries to stay true to his principles. That's what I'd say.
And so are you a man?
I'd say so, yeah.
Are you becoming more manly or less manly?
What the fuck?
I think the amount of manliness I have is pretty consistent from all points in my life.
Yeah, because all this stuff you're getting into is less manly. It's like you're becoming more female-like rather than male-like.
I find that the least masculine people tend to be the ones that obsess over the masculinity of other people. I find that a lot of people that have this obsessive, like, alpha-beta male dichotomy is kind of weird. It seems like they're usually the ones that are projecting most of their insecurities.
And so that's why you're becoming less manly?
I'm becoming less manly. I think I'm plenty manly enough for what I do.
Amazing. Let me go to Dimitri, a first-time call out of Brooklyn, New York. Dimitri, you're on the air. Thanks for calling.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Hi, Destiny. I'm a huge fan of yours. I've been watching your videos since your debate with JonTron.
Okay. With who?
Another gamer guy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's a gamer guy, white supremacist.
Right. White supremacist.
Right.
The gamer award guy.
My question to Destiny
No such thing as a white supremacist.
There is, but go ahead.
Oh, there are.
No.
Yeah.
My question would be, how do you go about persuading people to see things your way?
Well, I don't...
Not really your way, but, like, persuade people to a better conclusion on certain issues like trans or abortion and whatnot.
By getting them to know themselves, because once you know yourself, you start to see the world and understand the world around you. The problem is most people don't know themselves. They just take on whatever someone else says or what they throw up on them, and they're not paying attention to what's really going on. You have to know yourself.
Well,
because if you notice,
yourself,
Dimitri, people with degrees and these so-called academia and all that, they're all dumb people. They have a degree, but they don't know up from down. They're dumb.
Is he right?
I don't think that's how that works.
You don't think how what works? You asked me how do I do it.
Oh, no, that was a question for Destiny.
Oh, for Destiny. I'm sorry. How do you do it, Destiny?
No.
How do you get people to believe you're crap?
I think, frighteningly enough, there's a part of what Jesse said that I believe in, that you have to make people understand why they believe the things that they do. And then once they understand why they believe those things, usually, or hopefully, you can kind of like talk them out of certain things that they believe. So, for instance, some people believe in this crazy idea that some men are alphas and some men are betas. If you find out why they believe that thing, maybe it's a little easier to persuade them out of it.
Well, I don't want to talk them out of it. Either they see it for themselves or they don't. I just say, okay, if you don't see it, suffer or die.
That's a pretty defeatist way of looking at things. I don't know. I host a show kind of similar to this where we talk to a lot of different people. I'd hope that some of them would be persuaded by what I say. I want someone to see my point of view and not just be stuck in their own ways.
Well, I, for
Suffer and die, okay.
Persuaded by a lot. I used to have a lot of, I don't want to say conservative viewpoint. I used to be very critical on black people, LGBT people, especially trans people. And
are you a trans person?
No, I'm a cis male.
You're a cis male?
I'm a cisgender.
How did you become a
person.
shit male? I mean, cis male.
Well, I identify with the gender I was assigned at birth.
That you were what?
That I was assigned to at birth.
Oh, so you are a male.
Mm-hmm.
What's a cis male?
So we have two words. You have cis or you have trans. So cisgender, we would say, are people that, like, if you're born with a penis and you feel like you're a man, you're a male. If
So
you're
a
born with
real male is a cis male, and a trans male is one that pretended to be a male.
cis male is somebody that doesn't identify with the genitals they have or the genitals they have, and then a trans person is somebody that doesn't, or there are other things that fall under trans as
Oh,
well.
so you're a real man. You're not a trans person.
I don't think there's a such thing as a real man.
You
I
don't?
think that's very vague.
Do you
No.
think there's such thing as a real woman?
No. I think the concept of man and I think the concept of men and women is something that's really vague, and it really just boils down to identity.
And where did you get that idea from?
Well, I get that idea from the people that I know, the people that I live with.
Did you get it from
Everybody has a
Destiny?
different. I'm sorry?
Did you get that from Destiny?
No, it's one of those things that I solved for myself. There's a lot of people out there that express themselves differently from one
This is like
another.
the GTA
so
radio,
it's really
yeah.
hard to come to a definitive conclusion of what a man or a woman is.
No, it's not. It's clear. You can tell a man and you can tell what a woman is. So did Destiny influence you? Has he influenced you in any way at all?
Yeah, I'd say a lot of Destiny's views kind of did influence me in a way.
Give me
Not his
one
views,
thing
but,
that he was able to change your mind about.
Good question.
Well, there's like I said, a wide variety of different issues that I used to be very ignorant about. I changed through listening to.
Like
Destiny.
what? Give me one thing.
What?
Uh-huh.
Putting him on the spot there, Justin.
Yeah, I know. Whenever you ask
A little
somebody to
bit of
give
a
you
hard
one
one,
example, it's hard to come up
but-
with one.
But I think the most significant one for me would be helping me understand the oppression of black people in America.
Black people are not
Yeah,
oppressed.
that's a
Oh,
good
God.
one. Oh, man.
Oh no,
You picked the
again.
wrong
Wow,
one.
the tables have turned, Jesse.
Are you black?
Yeah, I am.
You black?
Mm-hmm.
And are you oppressed?
I would say yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things in
What in
America that affects black people more.
What in America you cannot do? The white people are trying to prevent you from doing.
Ask a cop for directions without getting shot at.
Yeah, ask the cop
That's
for
not true.
directions.
How about open carrying or having a pistol with you when you get pulled over at a traffic stop?
That's liberal
No.
mess.
Yeah, that's a
How
liberal.
about going to work and being persecuted for a crime just for going to work?
That's what happened to
That happens
you?
a lot.
That's what happened to you?
No, but it does happen to a lot of black people. It
Only to
happens
the
my
criminal
black friends.
blacks.
What about that
I'm sorry?
college professor that got arrested for breaking into his own house?
Thank you, Demetri. I appreciate you. I got to run. Carlton is out of Salt Lake City, Utah. Carlton, you're on with Destiny. Thanks for calling.
Hey, I kind of have a question for both of you guys.
Yes, sir.
Would you guys, if you had a daughter, I don't know if you have kids, Jesse.
Yes, I do.
know You do.
Yeah.
Would either of you, if you had a daughter, would you let them date a black man?
What do you say?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, of course. What kind of question is that?
But, like, what about the lead paint?
Hopefully they don't eat any lead paint. I don't know. That'd be my hope.
What is he
Oh,
talking
wha-
about?
I don't know.
know,
Maybe he
but-
likes to eat lead
Thank you,
paint. I'm not
Carlton.
sure.
I appreciate it. I have no idea.
Sounds like he had a little bit too much lead paint.
Yeah. Super chats and D-Line. I don't know what he's talking about.
Super chats.
Are these your fans that are calling?
Sometimes, yeah. They're probably all trying to get in and say dumb stuff.
Oh, they're
Wait,
really
are we allowed to swear on this?
no.
Okay.
They're really representing you well.
Okay.
Go ahead, Joel.
Asmodor is responding to Destiny. This is for Destiny. Asmodor with the diamond. Be real. She's the only one getting extra. Speaking of your relationship.
What do you say?
Some people think that in the relationship that I have with my girlfriend, that she's the only one that sleeps with other people, and that I just stay home and cry all day.
Amazing.
Oh God, that's funny.
Another one from Ultraviolet Romance with the Diamond. Does he still want to genocide half the country?
Do you?
I don't think so, no.
Have you wanted that at one time?
Not that I can remember. I'm sure at some point in my life I have. Depends on what game I'm playing at the moment, I guess.
Oh, all
How
right.
violent I'm feeling.
Okay.
Another question for Destiny. Brandon M. with the Diamond. Do Nick and Destiny go to the same hairstylist?
I don't think Nick's hair was quite as messy as mine. No.
I've seen it like that before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You go on, dude.
Asmodor with the Diamond asks Destiny, what does he think about therapeutic child porn?
Sounds kind of weird. Sounds like the guy's looking for something. You might want to refer to that one to the FBI.
What the fuck?
And that's all for Destiny.
Okay.
Yeah. You want me to read the other ones?
Yes.
Okay. Mega Mortis with the Ninjagini JLP handled the beta radio station with pure logic. Those women did not want to hear or listen.
Beta females.
Azador.
I was on a black show. They invited me on and they hung up on me. They could have it. 3 women. Do you think women are strong?
Some can be, yeah.
You ever seen a strong woman?
Yeah, of course.
The one you live with?
Yeah.
Oh, so she's stronger than you? That's why you let her do all that mess?
I wouldn't say she's stronger than me. It doesn't have to be a competition. Everything doesn't have to be a competition.
Why do you let her do that?
Because I like to do it too.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Azador with the
Amazing.
Diamond.
Can I interview you and her at the same time one day?
If you really want to, sure.
Okay. All right.
Streamlab. Crybdo. What are your thoughts on the law of attraction?
What are your thoughts?
It's for you, Jesse.
I don't have time to get into that because I'm looking at the clock. But remind me tomorrow. I do want to respond to that.
William donated on Streamlab. Hey Jesse, can you wish happy birthday to my good Portuguese friend Anthony? He's a huge fan of you. It would be a huge gift.
Anthony, this song is for you. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. What's his name?
Anthony.
Anthony.
Portuguese.
And many. Hola, si, senor. Mamma mia, hold your wallet more. Happy birthday.
Pariah 777 with the diamond. Trucker for life with the diamond. Mullet Bear with
What?
the Ninjagini. Destiny lives in uncertainty, so how can he have any conviction at all? Living on a guess. Nice guy.
You're living on a guess. You're
Like,
not.
I have a lot of certainty in my life, I think.
What do you do about when you feel insecure within yourself? When you're alone and you feel that emptiness, how do you deal with
I don't
that?
normally feel emptiness. I don't feel insecure either. I feel
Oh,
pretty
you
secure
feel
myself.
it?
I don't think so.
Oh, you don't do it?
I think I would know.
Oh yeah.
I think
Okay.
I know better than you would, yeah. When I
All
feel
right.
when I'm all alone.
You were attacked for, as it says here, you were attacked for bashing this insane woman, Cortez. Right?
Oh, yeah, AOC.
Hey,
I don't think she's insane.
What's her name?
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
What a nutcase, huh? Were you bashed for criticizing her?
No, I disagree with some of the things that she says about economics. I think her heart's in the right place, though.
And did people attack you for that?
Yeah, sometimes she's got a big fan base.
And how did you handle that?
I try
How
to
do you handle it?
walk through the things that I disagree with and explain why I disagree with them.
Will you still disagree with her publicly?
Yeah, well, if we're talking about it now, it's because you've heard about me doing
I mean,
it
on your
publicly,
own
so-
show, do you?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay.
Chat, I
I don't
honestly
think she's
feel
crazy, though, Jesse.
So wrong.
I feel
with that
the same
woman.
way as
Why do you
Destiny
say
feels
The
about
lights are
AOC.
on, but nobody's home.
Why do you say isn't she like 28? She's in Congress. It's a pretty good accomplishment, right?
She's a nutcase.
I don't think. Why do you
Mark
say
my
that?
word, she's a nut.
I
All
feel like
these
she
crazy ideas she has.
she diminishes and like kind of oversimplifies problems with like overly simple solutions, almost for like credit and shit. And it's just kind of like, okay, dude.
Crazy idea.
Like a
And she's
fake
not an
woke thing. It's
honest
just kind of
woman,
annoying
and
me.
she's
Well,
just-
wait,
It
what's
annoys
one
me.
crazy idea?
And she
she
live with a boyfriend. Can you imagine living with her? Thank you. Yes.
You didn't answer my question.
Armenian Groiper with the diamond. JLP is the man. Keep up the good work. D Live, shout out to the people on D Live, Truckers for Life, Dark Side of the Bear, What, Philosopher, Asmodor, Brandon M, CC, Elevated Mind. Shout out
Amazing.
to The top contributors, Ultraviolet. Let me make sure I'm getting that right. Ultraviolet something. And Jimmy DM and Mega Mortis. We have the treasure chest that we open on D Live. Shout out to the Lucky
Treasure
followers,
chest.
Elevated Mind, Brandon M, Dark Side of the Bear, What, Sean Breed, Mandy 714. Y'all are all amazing.
Amazing. Thank you all so much, all right? Don't forget to like, follow, share, and Sonny, and ring my bell. And we are being shadow banned, so you got to go and look for it nowadays. The Jesse Lee Peterson Show, rebuildingdemand.com, and the fallenstate.tv. As a matter of fact, we have a brand new episode of the fallenstate.tv coming out this Friday. I want to just show you the teaser.
Next time on The Fallen State.
Are you afraid to be called white nationalist? My producer is Nick. Anchor baby. Anchor baby.
I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations.
What's important to you, James?
Well, work and fun. Dang, I'm white.
Have you ever been called a racist?
Yeah. And a race trader by Latino. Illegals will tell me that they're illegal, no problem, but they don't know.
They don't know you're legal.
That I would call ICE.
Oh, they should. You lying about it. No
Jesus, Jesse.
Nope.
Oh my God.
You don't have it.
No, you can reach me at anchorbabiesforyou.com.
Okay.
I wanted to introduce the Fallen State audience to my radio show crew, the fallenstate.tv. A brand new episode coming out Friday. What do you think about Nick saying that he would call ICE on the illegal aliens?
It's a pretty evil thing to do.
Why?
Why would you call ICE on somebody just because they're here illegally?
Because they're breaking the law in your country.
Okay.
Are you for the wall
No.
going up?
I think it's really stupid.
Really? Are you for the wall in Israel?
I don't know. It's a way different situation.
What's a different situation?
It's a different situation is they have enemies on their border that are lobbing rockets at them on a daily basis. I think it's a lot different.
We have enemies on our borders too,
They're throwing
bringing
rockets at us
drugs
every single day.
bringing drugs and crimes and killing American
You're
citizens.
absolutely right. I agree with you. We should get rid of the war on drugs, Jesse.
And
we
the,
take so much money away from them.
And the
Legalize
drug
pot.
laws. You don't consider the drug laws on the border of Mexico and America as enemies of our country?
Who are the enemies of our country?
The drug
laws.
people that-
The drug laws are the enemies of our country right now. I agree. Yes. The drug laws. Yeah.
Amazing. Let me go to, is it Dante? A first-time caller out of North Carolina. Dante, you're on the air. Go ahead.
It's beautiful to be here.
Thank you.
First of all, I just want to say, longtime fan of Destiny, keep up the beautiful content, man.
Thanks a lot.
And Jesse, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So you don't believe in racism, correct?
There's no such thing as racism, sexism, homophobism, Islamophobism, deadbeat-dadism, or white supremacism. It doesn't exist. It's a made-up lie to control the weak.
Okay, well, what do you call it when there are those who go around and talk about how those of other races are lesser than them or even not human?
Repeat that?
What do you call it when there are people who go around and express the belief that those who are a different color than them are less than human?
Those are evil people. Those people hate. There's good and evil, no such thing as racism. Our battle is not a physical battle. It's a spiritual battle between right and wrong, good versus evil.
Would you say all those isms are fake?
Yes.
What about atheism?
They're made up. Well, supposedly atheism is a
gotcha, Jesse.
not belief in
You
God,
can't make
right?
fun of me for it
but
anymore.
those isms are made up. There are people who don't believe in God.
Yeah.
But
there aren't people who
but
believe that
people
white
don't-
people are superior to black people?
No, only the ones who are angry believe that.
But they believe it,
no human being is superior to another. You only believe that if you're in a fallen state, you have anger.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be nice
and
if we
you
had
feel-
words to
and
call
you feel
those
so
people?
insecure
Sure.
that you compare others. You compare yourself to others to feel better about
Yeah,
it.
but like, so let's say we got a group of people that believe that men are better than women, a group of people that believe that Mexicans are better than black people. Wouldn't it be good to have words to label these people?
No, men, it's called evil. Men are not better than women. Men are above women. Their role is to lead the woman to the right way to go. But they're not better. We're all from God. It's
Like,
just
you
that
call
some,
every group of people evil.
but those who have not been born again are of their dad is Satan.
Okay.
And so they have an evil nature. Anyone who has anger is evil, because there's no love in anger.
He's far gone.
Thank you, Dante. I appreciate it. Ron is first-time caller out of Virginia. Ron, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Jenga?
Hi, Uncle Jesse. Yes. So, actually, I think I might have called once or twice.
Oh, he has first. So you're not a first-time caller?
But this is very important. What's that?
You're not a first-time caller?
Well, so I've called. I've called a couple of times.
Oh, Nick put first-time caller for some reason. I don't know why. But go ahead, Ron, real fast.
Yeah. So I think this is very important. So my question for Destiny is, so I'm just trying to comprehend how someone could be so down on the president. So he mentioned the tariffs specifically.
Mm-hmm.
So my question for him is, well, how can he say the tariffs are bad when in reality? So I guess in the world of CNN and MSNBC, it all gets so convoluted. So I guess in the world of corrupt news and all this other that, it's bad. But in reality, it's brought China to the table. Now we're making deals. Got phase 1, phase 2 is coming up very soon, and I think phase 3 will be completed probably before his first term. So he's going to go into his second term, rocking and rolling. But I can attest to it that it's worked. So we have products.
What do you do for work?
To be made in China, Taiwan, are now being made in U.S. It's better and it's healthier.
What do you do for work?
So I mean, I just think it's insane. And it's about to
These are real people.
And he said that the taxes went to the rich. That is so false. I'm not rich. I'm not in millionaire status, not yet. But I can attest to it once again, Uncle Jesse, and to Destiny, that the tax cuts help everyone.
How do you respond to Ron?
What does he do for work?
What type of work you do, Ron?
Oh, so we have a small business. We have
So
a
you
small
don't
business.
recognize
So I'll just say
he has a
it's
small business. What do you say about that?
Drink.
I'm just curious what he does for
Certain
work. That he
drinks
thinks
we
the
make?
tariffs have been good. Because the tariffs for the people that have been affected by them, I come from the Midwest. Agriculture has taken a huge hit in revenue from the tariffs that have happened across Nebraska and Iowa. I know my state, Nebraska, was hit really hard by those tariffs. And I know that a lot of the manufacturing firms
by those
that Trump
terrorists
promised to protect, none of them.
Guys, I can't follow through. By the terrorists? The tariffs.
Those jobs came back. They just got automated. They just went to robots. Instead of robots in Mexico making them, now we have robots in America making them. The idea that just because we make something in America, it's better than something that's made in China is absolutely hilariously stupid. It's just not real. It's not
But
true.
you do know that some will suffer when you're making things
I
right.
promise I was not pretending.
You do recognize that, right?
So what do you mean by making things
Some
right?
people are going to suffer. The president is correcting things
The president's
that
not
already
correcting
happened.
it. We're never getting.
Thank you, Ron.
We're never getting manufacturing jobs back. Those jobs just aren't coming. It's a new day. It's a new age. Just like how we have machines that do work now that people don't do by hand anymore. Well, now we're getting machines that make cars and other types of equipment that people aren't going to make again. It's just never going to change.
And this Miss Dana, Miss Danny out of Niagara Falls. Miss Danny, you're on with Justin. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Jesse. How are you?
All is well.
I called last month. We had the conversation.
Hello? Oh, man. I think she waited a while and she dropped.
Dude, yeah, she dropped.
Amazing.
I talked to you last month too, Jesse. You remember what you talked to her about?
No, I don't. Never ask a black man if he remember.
You know what that is?
The only
That's
thing,
racism, Jesse.
The only thing black people remember to do, not all but most, there's one thing they do remember. The only thing black people remember to do, not all but most, there's one thing they do remember to do.
What's that?
Hate white people.
Nice. Is that racism?
That's hatred.
But it's not racism.
It's evil.
Okay.
Most black people hate white people. For no reason at all.
Really?
Except they've been lied to. Baba, go to guy out of Los Angeles. You're on with Destiny.
Thank you, Jesse. Great show.
Thank you.
Destiny, quick question.
Yeah,
if it was a matter of life and death and you had to give up sex and gaming, what would you do with yourself?
I'd probably work on something in industry, maybe doing partnership managing, maybe something with computers or technology, maybe something with...
And then once you stopped doing that work and you went home to yourself, what would you do without sex in games?
Probably play music. It's one of my big hobbies. I really enjoy it. I have a piano and I got
So you
saxophone.
would try to round out your lack of being able to have sex in games with music.
I'm not
Have you tried
drowning
that?
out anything. What do you mean?
Well, have you tried that?
I enjoy sex in games. Why would I get rid of it for no reason?
Yeah.
Have you just tried it to see if you like need it or if it's just a choice?
It's. I mean, there have been periods in my life where I haven't played games and I haven't had sex. But I mean, if I'm able to do it and it doesn't have a
Well,
detrimental.
before you were of age.
Bob, good thing I gotta run. We'll run out of time.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
thank you, sir. Destiny, how can people
What
get
a
your
weirdo.
show and all the things you're doing?
They can find me at youtube.com/destiny. They can find me at instagram.com/destiny. They can find me at twitch.tv/destiny.
Amazing. The Hake Report is coming up at the top of this hour, folks, right after this show. Thank you all. What do you think about the liberals that will not debate me? They are afraid. I notice you come on. When we invite you, you do come. But the liberals are afraid to. What do you think about that? There are some liberals who are afraid to.
It's a pretty frustrating conversation sometimes.
Oh, amazing. Beta males and females. We got to bring you on with your girlfriend.
Yeah, anytime you want.
Maybe on the fallenstate.tv.
That would be good because we're definitely both in a fallen state. So.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Destiny.
Thanks for having me on.
I appreciate it, man.
That bailout was paid back with interest, dipshit.
Never gets old, dude. The beta male,
Hi xQc,
beta female.
Yo xQc, hi xQc, hey yo xQc, this will be a POG stream. xQcL, xQcL, xQcL,
That was 50 minutes, chat, but it's okay.
77777.
It was in the intro, so it was pretty good. Okay, chat. We're gonna watch two things, then we're gonna go chill.
Watch your streams while at work. Don't worry, I am
Okay, chat.
allowed.
Here's the game of the day, okay, chat?
Motivated, thanks.